Now, as a physio, I talk about getting stronger all the time to my patients, and the presumption could be that I'm just on about muscle, so loading obviously is going to strengthen muscle, which is very true. The reality is I'm on about all structures. All structures adapt to load, believe it or not. So if you've got an injury in a ligament, then obviously loading progressively that ligament is going to make it stronger. If you've got a problem with a tendon, we know that the best way of getting tendons better is to load the tendon, and the tendon again becomes stronger. So this is the same with bone. Bone density can be increased by loading as well, and obviously muscle too. So you've got to remember this when this rule is applied. When we've got an injury, the injury is sometimes muscle, but rarely actually it's muscle. Tends to be something else. So the loading program is obviously partly protective because muscle can absorb pressure from the injury, but it also adapts the injury itself. It's just getting the loads correct and progressing it accordingly. And this was borne out in some research that was done on ACLs on soccer players, and they looked at female soccer players at the beginning of the season. They MRI'd their knee and they saw how thick and therefore how strong the ACL was. These were uninjured players and they played through the season. At the end of the season, they repeated this scan and they saw that the ACL had actually thickened. So it had actually become thicker, stronger, and more resilient. Because we know that in football and soccer, the ACL obviously is a commonly injured area. And therefore we know it takes strain and stress, of course, within decelerating movements, landing movements, and so on. So over the course of the season, by applying them loads, the ACL actually got stronger. So in truth, this shows that the adaptability of the body is not endless, but it is quite profound. So remember this next time. This is why, doing too much too soon is a problem. If you had these players perhaps not progress up as slowly in their pre-season training or hadn't already got a baseline of fitness, then you start basically running around on a football pitch. The ACL is taking load, and if you haven't strengthened the ACL, you're going to be at more risk of getting an injury in that ACL. But it was an interesting study how they directly measured and looked at this thickening of the ACL. But that's it for this one, and I'll see you next time.